Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to look at the NHL 2020 playoff bracket and my prediction. This one is going to be a little different. It is a 24 team playoff bracket. It was voted by the National Hockey League Players Association, and shout out to printyourbrackets.com. I got this from their website. Well, I found it on Images. And do not worry about the 24 team single elimination, that's just there. So, without further ado, we're just going to get started on it. So, the round robin, I just went with like what I said that the Bruins would be 1, then it would be the Lightning at 2, the Capitals at 3, and the Flyers at 4. And then for this one, I said Bruins at 1, Avs at 2, Golden Knights at 3, Stars at 4. And then I don't really feel like. And then now we're gonna adjust the playing round. So the playing round is a best of 5 series, and it will determine to see who goes to the first round. And whoever loses goes into I think it is the giraffe lottery, along with the 6 other teams, I do believe. So without further ado, we're gonna look at the Eastern Conference first. And we are gonna start with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Toronto, they have some really good players. Like they have, I was about to say Matt Duchene, Austin Matthews. Who else? I keep thinking that Sergei Bobrovsky is on the Maple Leafs, but he isn't. I'm gonna search up who's on the Toronto Maple Leafs roster real quick. I'm sorry. I should have known all this. Alright, yeah, okay. So they got like Zach Hyman, Tyson Barrie, former Colorado Avalanche. Let's see, who's their goalie, by the way? I don't know. Also, Mitch Marner, Willem Nylander, Jonathan Tavares, Frederick Anderson. That's their goaltender. Kasperi Kapanen. I cannot speak today. Zach Hyman and many more people. And they also got Rasmus Sundin. And Alexander Kerfoot, another former Avalanche, and Frederick Arthur. The Blue Jackets, they recently just lost Matt Duchene. I believe he went to the Nashville Predators. I don't know exactly where he went. He's also a former Avs. For this one, I'm going to say that the Leafs are going to beat the Columbus Blue Jackets in 4. Next up, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Montreal Canadiens. I'm pretty sure we all know who's going to win this one. I don't even need to discuss it. I'm going to go with the... Wow. Okay, hold on. It is the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know, Carey Price, he's washed up now. I'm sorry, it's just true. Next one, we got the New York Islanders and the Florida Panthers. Islanders, pretty good team. Panthers, not a very good team. They got Panthers. Although they have Sergei Bobrovsky, he carries the Panthers. That's not going to be enough for the Panthers to even get past the Islanders. Oh, by the way, the Penguins are going to sweep the Canadiens, and the Islanders are going to beat the Panthers in 4. Next one is the Hurricanes and the Rangers. This one may come as a shock to you guys, but for me, I'm going to predict the New York Rangers to win this one. You know, they got Miko Zibanejad, Capo, who else? And Henrik Lundqvist. While the Hurricanes, they don't have, they have Josiah Slater. That's basically their only good player. He's a former Colorado College University player. I remember when I looked up to him when I grew up. He's one of my favorite players, and he still is. And we're not gonna go and like other YouTubers. They usually go from the Eastern Conference to the Western Conference. But what we're gonna do is that we're gonna stick to the Eastern Conference, and we are gonna move on to the second round. So the Bruins and Leafs, I'm pretty sure we all know that the Bruins are gonna beat the Toronto Maple Leafs, even though the Leafs have some pretty good players. It's just not gonna be enough for them to win it. Penguins Flyers. Now, really, the Flyers only have is Claude Giroux. And the Penguins, they got Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, and can't remember their goalie. This one, I'm gonna say that the picks for Penguins are gonna beat the Philadelphia Flyers. And yeah, by the way, the Bruins are gonna sweep the Leafs, and the Penguins are gonna beat the Flyers in 4. Lightning Islanders, you got Steven Stamkos. He's kind of washed up now. Let's see. You also got Nikita Kucherov. He's probably going to carry the Lightning to a victory. I say that the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to beat the New York Islanders in 5. And then finally, we got the New York Rangers and the Washington Capitals. Um, Capitals, they're such a sub, man. There's no way that they are going to lose to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sorry, not to the New York Rangers. The Capitals are going to beat the Rangers in 4. Next on, we are going to the Eastern Conference semifinals, the 3rd round. Bruins and Penguins. Now, these two teams are like really good teams. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes into 5. Um, this one I'm gonna go with the Bruins beating the Pittsburgh Penguins. And then Lightning Capitals. Capitals, like I said, such a stud against the Rangers. They are going to beat the Tampa Bay Lightnings in 5 as well. Finally, you got the Eastern Conference Finals. This is between the Boston Bruins and the Washington Capitals. I don't know. It's a tough game. It's gonna be a tough series. This is definitely going into 5. What I'm gonna go is that I think that the Washington Capitals are going to the Stanley Cup Finals, and they will be versing the winner of the Western Conference Finals. All right, there we go. So next one, playing around for the Western Conference. So we're gonna move on to the Western Conference, and we're gonna start with the Calgary Flames and the Winnipeg Jets. Flames have been a really good. Flames lost in 5 last year to the Colorado Avalanche in the first round. They were the number 1 seed. I wouldn't be surprised if they took that 1-0 lead to the Jets this year. I see that the Winnipeg Jets are gonna beat the Calgary Flames. Oilers, Blackhawks. Blackhawks haven't been good late. Blackhawks haven't been good since like the last time they won a Stanley Cup. I'm kind of shocked that they even made it here. This one is definitely going to the Edmonton Oilers. Canucks and Wild. Now, as you all know, I am an Avalanche fan. However, I think I want the Wild to win. However, the Canucks, they're just too good of a team. I don't think they're gonna lose at all to. Where's my cursor at? I don't think they're gonna lose at all to the Minnesota Wild. So the Vancouver Canucks will be moving on to the first round to versus the Colorado Avalanche. By the way, the Oilers are going to sweep the Blackhawks, and the Canucks are going to beat the Wild in 5. Predators and Coyotes. And yes, by the way, I'm using this on paint.net. Predators, Coyotes, Coyotes kind of like the same as the Blackhawks, except they haven't won a championship in a while. Predators, they went to the finals like 2 years ago. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to the finals. But first they have to get past the playing round, and they do. They're going to beat the Arizona Coyotes in 5, and they will move on to the first round to verse the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's see. Then next, the Blues and Jets. We can go back up, and we're gonna start with the St. Louis Blues and the Winnipeg Jets. This one, the Blues are definitely gonna beat the Jets in 6, I think. Oilers Stars. Now this one is gonna be a little bit of a trick. This one for me is gonna be a little bit tricky. In my opinion, the Stars aren't good. I'll be honest. The Stars are definitely not good. The Oilers way better than the Stars, way better than the Avalanche. It, but yeah, they're just way better than both teams. Stars, I don't know why they're the number 4 seed. The Oilers should have gone the number 4, number 3 seed, definitely. So definitely the Oilers, I think, are gonna sweep the Dallas Stars, and they will move on to the Western Conference semifinals versus St. Louis Blues. Avalanche and Canucks. The Canucks, Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar. They're definitely big runners for the what was it? What's the rookie trophy called again? I have no hockey IQ. I'll be honest. Um, God damn, can't remember. Rookie trophy out to I can't remember what it was called. I'll look it up later. Um, I think that the Avs are going to beat the Canucks in 6. So they will move on to the Western Conference semifinals, and they will be versing. I'm gonna go with the Vegas Golden Knights. Um, no, Pecorine, he hasn't been really good. Like, take this for an example. The Avs beat the Nashville Predators 9-3 in one game. In that game, the Avs scored 6 goals in 8 minutes. That's a big NHL record, and that's the most goals scored in 8 minutes in Avalanche history, and I think it was the second fastest to score 6 goals in how many minutes. But the Golden Knights, they will beat the Nashville Predators in 7. Blues Oilers. I'll be honest. I have to go with the Edmonton Oilers beating the St. Louis Blues. Don't see how the Blues are gonna beat the Oilers. So the Oilers are gonna win in 7, I do believe. Avalanche Golden Knights. Golden Knights first game, the Avs beat the Golden Knights 6-0. Marc-Andre Fleury, he's good, but he's kind of washed up now, kind of like Pecorine. So the Avalanche will move on to the Western Conference Finals versus Edmonton Oilers. Oilers Avs. This one's gonna be a little bit of a shocker, but I say that the Edmonton Oilers are going to beat the Colorado Avalanche in 6. So now we got the Capitals, and so the Oilers are gonna win the Western Conference Finals. So now we got the Washington Capitals of the Eastern Conference and the Edmonton Oilers of the Western Conference. First game, and the Capitals are gonna win it. Second game, Capitals. Third game, it's going to be the Oilers. Fourth game, Oilers. Fifth game, Oilers. Sixth game, the Capitals. So the game is going to go into 7. I'm going to say that your Stanley Cup winner is the Edmonton Oilers. So that is my playoff prediction on what is going to happen. I know it's kind of messed up, but no, I think that's what's gonna happen. You can veto it all you want, but I just feel like that's gonna happen. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll publish it later on today. Maybe what's tomorrow? Thursday? Probably Thursday. So yeah. See you guys next time. Hopefully the Avs win this all.